Good morning, everybody. I'm here with my nephew,
Joe.
And Shadow.
Say hello to the camera, Shadow.
There he is, guys. All right. Me and Joe are starting a new adventure. Our idea is to hit all 48 state parks in South Carolina. We've already hit Jones Gap, and today we are traveling down to the Georgia border to hit 3 more state parks. The first state park we're going to do is Lake Hartwell, and then which were the other 2, Joe? You got the map?
Yeah, it's right here.
Lake Hartwell,
Calhoun Falls State Park, Sadler's Creek State Park,
and Sadler's Creek State Park. We're doing all 3 of them because they're kind of close together and we can get them all in before the sun sets. So, but that's our journey to hit all the state parks in South Carolina. Joe, how many years do you think it'll take us? Maybe a year and a half?
Maybe more like 2, maybe.
Probably 2 years, because we don't really have a lot of time to just take off. But we're going to try to get this done in 2 years. All right, guys, we are at the Calhoun Falls State Park office. We're going to do a small little hike. I'm going up to the trailhead right now. Got Shadow leading the way. I'm also here with Joe.
Hi.
So, yeah, it's beautiful out here. The temperature's great. Do you know the temperature, Joe?
I think we're in we're in Calhoun Falls right now, South Carolina. So let me get the temperature. All right, temperature is 56 degrees, and it right now feels like 54.
So, perfect little weather to go for a walk. We'll keep you posted. We'll give you some fun facts. After the walk, we're gonna ride around, show you the campground. But all right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, we took a little hike on one of the trails, came across the beach, and this is gorgeous.
It's closed right now though because
they have to do testing. Yeah, but look at this. I bet the water comes up a little farther in the summer. This is beautiful. All right, onward to the car. All right, guys, here's the boat ramp. That water looks beautiful right now. Joe, you should take your sweatshirt off and go jump in the water.
No, because you don't know how deep it could be right there.
True. Or how cold it is.
Yeah, because it could be very deep, and it could have, like steep drop-offs that can make it dangerous to go in.
There's a boat ramp. Shadow's even enjoying the view. All right, we're going to head up to the campground and give you guys a view, guys. All right, Joe, when did Calhoun Falls State Park open?
It opened in 1982.
Oh, very nice. Do you know the lake that it's on?
It's on Lake Hartwell. Well, Lake Russell, which is
connected to Lake Hartwell?
It's connected.
Okay, very cool. What else did you find out?
That it was created through a collaborative effort involving the South Carolina State Park Service and the U.S. Corps
of Engineers. Very cool.
Some fun facts about it is the town of Calhoun Falls was named after a set of rocky shoals or falls on the Savannah River, and Colonial James Edward Calhoun, who was a local landowner and a relative of John C. Calhoun. When the U.S. Corps of Engineers completed the Richard V. Russell Dam and created Lake Russell in the 1980s, the original falls or shoals were permanently submerged under Lake Russell's waters. Unlike many lakes in the area, federal regulations prohibit development or docks along the 540 miles of shoreline along Lake Russell. The rule means the park and lake are largely undeveloped, offering a secluded remote Canadian lake feel, even though it is surrounded by a civilization. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers maintains a 300 feet buffer of public land around the lake to protect the natural state of the lake. That's all.
Perfect. We're in the campground right now. The campgrounds look pretty big. Actually, me and Joe are thinking of coming here and camping one day. Got your bathhouse. You can even have golf carts. And we want to give a shout out to our little cousin,
Caroline.
All right, guys, we're riding over to look at the day use area. We've got 2 shelters in the area. Oh, yeah. So the Rangers are doing a really good job at keeping it clean.
Yeah, I don't see any trash on the side.
Plenty of parking, but I'm pretty sure summertime it's a lot. It's probably really crowded in the summertime.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you heard the last clip or not, but the reason you see no houses or docks on this lake is because her
Regulations.
The regulations, there can be no private houses or docks on the lakes to maintain the remote feel of the lake. The remote Canadian feel of the lake.
So this is day use area 1. Not a bad place to come visit, guys. All right, guys, we are leaving Calhoun State Park, and Joe's got a question for you.
All right, so what kind of joke did the man in the cornfield tell?
Shadow?
I'll give you
You got a
I'll
guess?
give you a moment to guess. All right, so the man in the cornfield told corny jokes.
Womp, 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 womp. Even Shadow thought it was funny. All right, guys, we're headed out of here. We'll film when we get to the next one.
All right.